Hello everybody, good morning. I wanted to share with you a sequence and some mindfulness for waking up in the morning. We can all struggle to wake up some mornings, even morning people aren't great every single day. So I have a little helper today. This is my baby girl. She wakes me up in the morning, whether I want to get up or not. So she's joining us this morning. We're letting her dad sleep a little bit because he was working late last night, wasn't he? Yeah. So he needs some extra sleep, and we're going to do some stretching and mindfulness. I found that the room that I usually exercise in has this lovely morning light, which I actually didn't know because I've never come in here in the morning. I usually exercise in the middle of the day. So this is actually the perfect room if it's too cold to go outside, which I'd prefer to go outside, but it's a bit cold today. So this is actually the perfect room to do this wake up in. So first thing, make sure you're wearing comfy clothes, not what you slept in if you can help it. The first thing to do is change, but don't change into something uncomfortable. Make sure what you pick is something that you like and you're comfortable in, and put some kind of jumper on, something that's cozy, something that makes you feel good in the morning, so you don't feel like you're getting out of your comfy bed and you come in pajamas and you're just putting really uncomfortable or like too tight clothes on, and you feel still the comfort of bed. So you're taking that with you. The second thing is water. So best habit is to start drinking water in the morning. It makes such a difference to me when I do it. I don't always do it, but I should. So if you're coming to this morning's session, bring your water and have some sips before you start, because you are dehydrated, especially if you're breastfeeding. You're definitely dehydrated. And take sips throughout. Isn't that right? Yeah, water's good for you. You like water. You're a good girl. Yeah, have my water bottle. She likes playing with it. Alright, and we'll get started. So just an easy seated position to start with. Sit up nice and tall and just bring your attention to your breath. And just breathe in and out naturally to start with. And start to deepen your breaths a little bit into the belly. You can breathe in and out through your mouth or your nose. Nose is preferred, but I wake up with a really stuffy nose usually. I just sneeze about 10 times every morning, so don't stress about that. And just allow yourself to just slowly wake up. Just ease yourself into the day. There's nothing rushing you to do anything. You're calm. You're comfortable. You might have a to-do list a mile long, but that does not matter right now. No. And just 3 more breaths. You can open up your eyes. Bring your left arm up above your head and slowly lean over to your right. Give that side a nice big stretch. If you want to, you can look up. This is the best thing to do in the morning. You can even do this when you're still in bed. I do sometimes. Yeah, do the other side. Reach up first and then lean over. Big deep breaths. And then scoop your arm forward and around, bring it down and bring your other one up, return to the first side. So we're going to go a little bit faster, the same motion. Breathing out every time your arm comes forward. We're just starting to warm up our body. 3 more. And 1 more to even it out. There we go. And back up. Bring your hands behind you and we'll just stretch those shoulders out. So you can walk your palms backwards on the ground and then just pull your chest forward. Make sure you're not flaring your ribs forward, so keep your ribs tucked in. This would be flaring, this is tucked in, this is what we want. We want the stretch to be in your shoulders. This keeps it there. And 3 more breaths. Give them a bit of a stretch out. Smooth. Alright. Now here would be the time to take your cozy jumper off. Allow you a bit more freedom of movement. You're probably a little bit more warmed up now, which is good, so you shouldn't really need it so much. You should feel you starting to wake up and move a little bit more. Yeah, you threw that one. There you go. So come into a plank position and then just shift your hips back. And that'll put you in a downward dog position. Walk your heels out. Stretch the back of your legs. Oh, we're just waking everything up. Nice big deep breath still. You want to rotate your shoulders down, so you're using these lateral muscles. You're not collapsing into your shoulders. And
when you're ready, come to stillness and just work on tipping your hips. And so you feel that stretch intensify on the back of your legs, and then sinking your heels down a little bit. They might be a bit stiff because it is the first thing this morning that we've done with our legs. So don't stress. If your heels aren't touching the ground, it's okay. And then come down, bring your knees nice and wide for a child's pose. This is great for just stretching those shoulders out. Big deep breaths. And walk your hands back towards you. Hi. Oh, big smile, yeah. Alright, so we're going to plant your hands down. And what you want to do is pick your feet up. So you're coming up onto your heels and bring your butt down. It's alright if you can't hold this to put something under the back of your heels to help get you there. It's alright, it doesn't matter if your feet are wide. Just put your hands together and push your knees out with your elbows. And this will really open up your hips. Get some of that stiffness out in the morning, stiffness that you get from lying on your side maybe. And just slowly move from side to side, keeping that pressure on your knees. It's sort of the inside of your legs, it's not really your knees, but you're just giving that gentle pressure, nothing too uncomfortable here. And just sway from side to side. Don't forget about your breath. Don't hold your breath. We'll stay here for a little bit longer. I know it can be quite intense. Just breathe through it. Now we're going to continue with the hip opening. Bring your hands forward, come down onto your knees. Walk your feet out. Walk your knees out as much as you can. It's alright if that's not very far for you. Everyone's different here. I find this one personally quite challenging, so it's alright. If this does not look like you, or if you can go deeper, it's all good. And just breathe here. Keep your core engaged, so you're not collapsing into your back. This is another great one to do on the bed in the morning if you're not wanting to get out and you feel like you need to do some stretching to wake up. This is a great easy one to do on the bed because your knees get cushioned as well. If you're doing this on a hard floor, you will find it quite uncomfortable. I would fold up a mat or some towels and put them underneath your knees. These Bunnings sort of playground mats are great. They're so spongy. So I'm not finding it too bad. That's great. So bring your hands back under, tuck your feet in, and slowly come up. So stretch that out. hopefully that got some of the stiffness out of your hips and your knees. Now, I'm going to come back and sit on your butt again. Sit up nice and tall. Grab your left leg. Bring that in. And then swap it over to the other side. And bring your right arm up. And then just hug your knee in. When you breathe out, rotate body. So there are a few ways you can take this one a bit deeper if you're feeling like you need it this morning. First thing you can do is instead of hugging your knee, you can bring your elbow to the inside and use that to push and rotate you further. And the other thing you can do is look over your shoulder. That's probably the most I'd recommend we start with this morning because it is still quite early, isn't it, Pumpkin? Yeah. Hi. Say hello to your baby while you're there. Hi. And a few more breaths here. Good girl, playing. Yeah. Yeah, hello. Alright, and swap to the other side. So bring your right leg up, and then swap it over. Reach your left arm up, and then just hug your knee in. And when you breathe out, bring the twist in. Coming back to center. Ooh, that was a good one. Alright, what do we want to do now? Hey, what do we want to do now? Oh, I think you're demonstrating it very well. Yeah, we are going to do a straddle. So bring your legs nice and wide. This one again will look different for everyone. So the important things here, have cushioning under your heels if the floor's hard. Keep your feet flexed towards you. Sit up as straight as you can. And this could be enough. Most of the time this is enough for me. This is a particularly stiff one for me, so exactly, especially first thing in the morning. So what you want to do if you want to take it a bit deeper is bring your hands in front of you. Breathe in, and when you breathe out, you can start to walk your hands forward. Only go as far forward as you need to start feeling the stretch. You don't need to push your limits here. That's not what we're trying to achieve in this session. We're not trying to see how deep we can force ourselves into anything. This is just checking in with yourself and seeing how everything's moving and feeling this morning. And then walk your hands over to the right. Line yourself up with your leg. And lean forward over your leg. Keep your feet flexed towards you. Keep those legs active. Pumpkin, are you helping? Yeah, what are you doing? What you doing over there? You want to come and help? Yeah. 1 second, let's just grab this munchkin. Hello? Hello? Oh, yeah. Good girl. You're gonna help mommy? Here you go. Good girl. Oh, boo, 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 boo. Don't worry, I'm shielding your eyes. You want this one? No, you don't want this one. That's okay. What about the river? You like the river? Okay. And moving over to the left side. Align yourself with your left leg. Oh, you want to come up here. Okay. Up. Good. Hello. Yeah. Good cuddles. Morning cuddles are just as important as morning stretches. And just lean over that left leg. As you can see, I'm not using my hands here because I'm holding on to her. It doesn't matter if your hands are really there or not. You're not using them to pull yourself forward. You're not using them to deepen the stretch. So if you take your hands away, you should be still in the same spot. You're good with this one, aren't you? You're so flexible. It's amazing how flexible babies are. Alright. And slowly bring your legs back in. Good girl. That was a great help. Alright. And we're coming down to lie on our back. Whoa. Yeah. There you go. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Big smiles. Alright, so we're going to do a bridge. Slow out a little bit. It's just a slow little back bend to wake up the back of the body. You bring your feet in a little bit. And then what we're going to do is just tilt the pelvis and slowly lift up. Here you go. Yeah. So my weight here is on my shoulder blades and on my feet, and that's it. Good girl. Yeah, you're looking outside. Make sure your knees aren't dipping out. Keep that strong line. Good girl. Smiles. Smiles. It helps if you have a happy baby first thing in the morning. Much easier to wake up and be happy, isn't it? Yeah. And we're just breathing here. Feel the weight in the back of your heels and along the ball of your foot. Wee. Wee. Oh, good girl. And then slowly come down, bringing the weight all along the back of the spine first, gluing that to the ground, and then letting your pelvis tilt. We'll do that one more time. So tilt the pelvis first, and then peel back off the ground. Eee. She loves joining in. Ah, yeah. And slowly coming down. Whoa, something cracked then. Alright, there you go. straighten out your left leg. Bring your hand to your knee, and then when you breathe out, just bring it to the side. Doesn't matter if it doesn't go all the way to the ground. It's just to open up your hips again. Just a little bit of reinforcing what we did earlier. Then pop. There we go. Good girl. And then bring that knee back up. Straighten the leg. See if you can grab your toe. It's alright if you can't. If you can't, just grab your calf, moving your thigh. And then work on bringing your shoulder back down towards the ground. That's how you intensify the stretch here. And then bring your leg out to the side. It won't go very far for some people, that's okay. And then bring it back up and lower it back down to the ground. And then we'll do the other side, which means you need to go on the other side. Say hello to everybody. Hello, pumpkin. And bring your knee up. Breathe out and move it to the side. You got your robot. Yay, you got your robot. Still yawning. And bring your knee into the middle again and straighten your leg. Go onto your big toe or your calf or your thigh and just slowly work on bringing that shoulder down. And then come out to the side. Hello, monkey. And then back up. And lower your leg back down. Good girl. Alright. Bring yourself back up to a seated position. Hello. Oh, hello again. And all I want you to do now is just lower your shoulders down your back and tilt your head. Go to the left first, bring your ear down to your shoulder. If you want to intensify the stretch roll, and I don't need to first thing in the morning, but if you want to, you can grab your palm and just push it down towards the floor. You want to stand up? Stand up, stand up. Nope, you don't want to stand up, okay. Yeah, not the baby. Not the baby. And then swap to the other side, so you just bring your ear down to your right shoulder. Feeling that stretch through the left side of the neck. And then bringing your left palm down to intensify it if you want to. And tilting your head forward and feeling that stretch along the back of your neck. If you want to intensify this one, just put your hand on the back of your head. Just rest it there, don't push. And there we go. Good, 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 good. They go straight to active first thing in the morning. I don't know how they do it. Yeah. Alright, and down. Alright, so we're swinging over to our hands and knees now. And we are just going to wake up the back a bit more, I think. Yeah. So start to rotate your hips around. And just wake up that lower back. That was a lot of work when you've got a little baby. You need to give it some extra attention. And then after you've been rotating, just swap to the other side. Do the other direction. You can start to just move it around. However feels good for you. And then breathe out. And arch your back. Breathe in. Lower your belly down. Breathe out. This is also a great extension of that neck stretch that we did. Hello. Tickles your face, does it? Hello. She wants my big tail. You want my braid, do you? Alright. And come forward and just sit on your heels again. Bring your hands to your knees. Become a climbing frame. And coming up. Hey, good girl. What have you done to your toes there? Come on. There you go. Oh, good standing. Yay, good standing. And just take a second to appreciate the fullness of the day ahead of you. Make sure you take some time today to appreciate someone you love. And hopefully have a video chat with them or some face-to-face time. I hope you feel a sense of calm. Enjoy for the start of the day, and I hope that's been a nice slow wake up for you. Namaste. Say bye-bye, pumpkin.